Hi and welcome to Pleasant Trading. My name is Robinson. Today we want to just kind of go over a few charts really quick. There's a lot of movement happening right now in the markets, and it just makes sense to kind of go over and look at some of these charts now. A lot of things have made new highs and have come back down. Apple, Google, a few things have made new highs and are coming back down. If you look at here on Apple, we made a new high at 705. We have a very long extended downtrend, broke this 200, which is the long green line on my charts. After the 200, did a bottoming tail, pulled back and tried to get back above the 200, couldn't, failed, and then came down and made another low here. These two lows here, and then the market traded sideways, tried to pop back up, and then couldn't make it back to this 200, and since then Apple has completely started to sell off. It's starting to look like it's forming bottoms again, though. And the 20 period moving average, which is the red line on my chart, is going flat. So we could get somewhat of a pullback here in Apple, or maybe it's found a new floor. It's hard to tell. Here at Pleasant Trading, we are day traders, so we don't ever try to gauge what's going to happen in the market 2 or 3 weeks from now or 2 or 3 months from now. But we do look at daily charts. We do look at all the bigger time frames just to be able to understand better what the market is producing. Another stock that's really been moving a lot lately is ISRG. It's a healthcare stock. So if we look at ISRG here on a daily chart, we had this nice move down, clean break of the 200 again. The market stayed below the 200, found a new low here, made a bullish engulfing pattern, and started to turn back around. So now ISRG looks like it wants to go back to this 200-day moving average, which is somewhere around 520, 521. So we got a lot of new highs and a lot of things that are turning around. Stick with us, here on Pleasant Trading. We have a lot of different types of videos, and comment on the blog, leave something, and let us know what kind of videos you would like to see or kind of videos that you're interested in, learning more about. This is here, if we're looking at this is Nasdaq here. The Nasdaq has been doing the same thing, right? Where it'll pop up and then grind sideways, and then pop again and then grind sideways. So I guess now we've got another pop. It's inching higher and higher and higher, closer to its all-time high. We'll see what happens as it gets into this area. I'm expecting strong resistance when I see it get into this area where the red line is, here at 28.76. It should start to pull back. It should double top at the top of here and then maybe turn around a little bit, but that's yet to see. So we have a lot of different markets that are moving right now. This is the S&P 500. Same thing. The S&P 500 actually, instead of just popping up and going sideways, has just did a safe little melt up kind of trend, and then it does a clean pullback, stops at the Bollinger Band, and another little melt up, trade sideways, and then here we got our first little pop up here. So the markets are going up. This is a time to be careful if you're trading. This is a time to not to get too comfortable on the long side or on the short side, because the market can make new highs, and if it wants to, it can keep going higher. The only reason why you wouldn't be comfortable in a long position, obviously, is because it's melting up, it's grinding up. You have a bunch of different little candles, one red one day, green one day, red one day, green one day. So if you're a day trader, just be careful as you trade these things out. Last chart we will look at here is oil on the daily chart. So oil is also trading within this range as well. Oil is trading between, what's this here, $98 down here to $89. We've just broken the 200, so we can expect within the next 2 or 3 days that we'll start to see some kind of hesitation, or maybe it might have followed through and keep going down. Just knowing oil, it's probably going to pull back over the next day or two, considering that it's right into the 200. This is a very quick, short snapshot of some of the markets that I'm looking at right now. Thank you for visiting Pleasant Trading.